Yeah, what's
Yo,
good? What's good?
Buckeye
Buckeye
Steppas.
Steppas episode 44 in full effect, man. 44 in, man.
Good Lord.
how my brothers feeling tonight?
I,
Hell
I,
yeah, too good.
I am feeling great. Sorry about
It
that.
sounds like it, motherfucker.
I shut the camera off, but it might have nipped me a little hard.
Oop.
All right, but nah, we feeling great. We in here, episode 44. We like 16 days away from putting them motherfucking horns to the ground. Fuck putting them down. We want to put them bitches to the ground. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Yep, 16
I'm
days
trying to go
away.
to. I'm trying to take them to Outback Steakhouse, Longhorn Steakhouse, whatever. I said the wrong shit, but yeah, I'm ready. My only, my only question is right now, what fucking hat am I gonna wear that day?
Decisions,
Wow.
decisions.
Those are the decisions. Shout out
Man,
also
bro.
myself. Be looking out for your boy T Matt repping football games. Throwing his flag, blowing his whistle.
Oh, I can't
Man.
wait for somebody to yell at your ass.
Oh, the Lord. Hey, I got a video clip from the guys I want to start the show off with right here.
Favorite memory, the confetti, and then the third down catch from Jeremiah.
Third and 11 catch in national championship game.
Pretty much just celebrating it with the older guys, guys like JT, Tyleek, Ty Hamilton, and Jack. We've been through so much through the years that we've been together here, and it was just a unreal moment. Just finally winning the big one here.
Probably celebrate with my teammates after the game in the hotel. It was just a surreal experience.
That's a long one. I'm gonna just probably say my dad, the most important person.
Coolest person. I can't even remember. Too many, yeah. It was a lot.
My mom, well, she was there. She didn't text me, but this, being in contact with somebody after the game, my mom.
That's a tough one. Nick Saban, I guess. Yeah, Nick Saban.
He was on my kitchen counter in the middle, so like as soon as you walk in the door, you see it. But now it's in my closet put up.
It's on my table in my living room. Yeah.
It's in my closet right now. It's still in the the little case or whatever, but it's in my closet.
My parents got it right now, so they keep all that. I just play football.
Yeah. Man,
Hey,
what y'all think about that right there, fellas?
there ain't much to say on that. It's really cool to kind of see inside how their personalities really vibe. Who's the dude that was wearing the white Scully, the white Nike
That's
Scully?
Kenyatta Jackson.
Bro, he looked low key, and I ain't trying to be that like they look the same. He kind of resembles old Jameis
James
Winston
Winston.
in that.
I did exactly, bro. I was thinking the same shit. James
Now
Winston,
I never
bro.
unsee it.
I swear to God, as soon as
What a
I saw it, I was
guy.
like, "Oh my God, that's Jameis Winston."
What a guy, bro.
I'm glad. I'm
According to
glad that
Joe.
I don't look like a douchebag. Everybody thought it.
You better lay off of Cam's boy. He gonna come for you.
Hey, man, that's my dog, man. Kenyatta, man.
Hey, Cam, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Right now, that's your we all talk about our little shots that we called. I'm not saying it's like your first shot, but like this is definitely like you was talking like pre-spring practice, like directly after the natty that Kenyatta was gonna be the best D tack or D end. And it definitely sounds like at camp like that's definitely the
Yeah,
truth to the
yeah,
situation.
him and
So
Bo. Him and Bo is balling. But I'm hearing all of them is doing very well though. So we gonna get into it because we got a little Larry Johnson comment, and we're gonna talk about the D line a little bit in particular. So we can get to the first drawing that we got. So of course, man, as you know, it's 16 days till week one versus the Longhorns, where we get to go eat some motherfucking Longhorn for sure once again. And the new AP poll came out, man. the preseason John came out, man. So let's go ahead and kind of go over this right here, man. So of course they got Texas at number one. They have Penn State at number two. They got the Ohio State Buckeyes at number three. Clemson at four. Georgia at five. Notre Dame at six. Seven. Oregon, Alabama at eight, LSU nine, Miami at 10 to round it off, and then you got the rest of the 25 right there. Michigan, the bums up north at 14, Illinois at 12. So you got pretty much you got five Big Ten teams in the top 15,
Shit.
It's
and
not enough.
as far as the SEC, you got one, two, three, four. Five, six. The SEC got six teams in the top 15.
That just proves the fact that there's only two conferences that matter.
Facts.
There's really 6 and 6 because Notre Dame should be in the Big Ten.
Real.
They got IU at 20. So you got six total Big Ten teams in the preseason top 25.
Yep.
Total for SEC, they have seven.
You got 8?
No, I'm not eight. My
Nine,
bad. My bad. They got
10.
eight.
10.
Yeah.
They got
Oh,
10.
oh yeah. Oklahoma. I'm sure the 10. Oh, damn. I'm high. They got 10. Yeah, well,
If you
Oklahoma,
had
Texas, A&M.
6 at Florida, you got 7 with Oklahoma, 8
Yeah,
with
they got
A&M,
10.
9 with
They showing
Ole
them too
Miss, and
fucking
10
much
with
love,
Tennessee.
dog.
Tennessee will
Too.
not end the season ranked. They're no good this year, in my opinion.
Neither with Florida.
Ole Miss, we got to see what they look like post Jackson Dart. Um, I thought I feel like there's really, again, I've seen it. I feel like there's not. I like the new playoffs, but I don't see 12 teams here that scream we should be playing for a national championship at this moment, like on paper. I'm not going to say that won't change in my mind during the season, but like right
Mhm.
now, looking at the initial top 25, I don't see 12 teams that deserve to play for a chance at a national championship. I see
How many you see?
I see
8?
like 6 or 7 at most, but that have a real shot. I'm not saying don't deserve a chance. Let me reword what I'm saying. That have an actual shot to do that.
Facts,
I just
facts.
can't believe Penn State's overs. That just don't even make sense to me.
I would say this: if they're going by logic, that isn't anything but Arch Manning. Penn State should be number one. They have the most returning players. They have the two best running backs. Most people at this moment, and they're the only team with a returning three-time returning quarterback. They upgraded their wide receiver room outrageously. They didn't lose really, but Abdul Carter. I mean, you're talking a Final Four team that basically returned every single piece, and you ranked a team ahead of them that lost their 3 starting receivers, their starting running back, their starting quarterback, 2 offensive linemen. There's entire defensive backfield except for Taffy. Um, y- I just don't see the logic in this at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I didn't
100%.
bitch too much when they put Penn State ahead of us because, like, again, we lost one of our top 2 receivers, both of our running backs, a couple linemen, or not linemen, yeah, a couple defensive linemen. Um, uh, our defensive backfield, other than Caleb Downs, you know what I'm saying? Like, we lost 3 DBs, you know what I'm saying? Like,
All right.
I understood the logic. Why is Texas ahead of Penn State? If that's you get what I'm saying? That's the logic they use for why Penn State's ahead of Ohio State. Why the fuck isn't the same logic for them over Texas?
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
bro.
that's
Like,
that Arch Manning SEC dick sucking shit. I don't even mean to be
yeah, bro.
disrespectful
Cause
on pod. Like
bro,
that's some fucking wild shit, dude.
and just to add a little context to Texas a little bit, I heard that in they scrimmage this past week that their offense did not look good in the scrimmage this past week. I heard the offensive line was getting beat up bad. That's what I heard
Uh-oh. It's bad
from
news
a
for them.
down south source. Down south source was saying Texas offense ain't look good in that scrimmage that they had. Even though I mean, Texas defense is decent for sure, but you know what I mean, that's a little context to it a little bit. With
I can't
they
wait to see all the
because
post
they're replacing
backtracking on
majority
Arch
of the whole
Manning.
line. I think they're replacing like four guys on the O line.
They're gonna be in trouble though. Just for the defense alone, they're gonna be in trouble.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I'm just looking at the whole. I think Penn State they showing them guys a lot of love just because of the return of players on that team. But I'm telling you, man, they gonna see, bro. They gonna see they gonna see when they come to Ohio State. They gonna see what's popping, man. I can't wait to play them boys when we get there for sure. You know what I'm saying? Oregon's gonna be tough. I mean, we gonna see what happens, man. You already know. And just to add to the AP poll, 37 straight ranked preseason polls, all-time streak for Ohio State, right there. And to add more context to the AP polls for Ohio State as well, most AP poll appearances of all time. Ohio State is number one with 1,000, ahead of the Bums up north, Oklahoma, Alabama, and Notre Dame. So you got that right
That's crazy.
there. That's crazy, bro. That's bro. That's blue blood shit right there. That's true blue blood shit. That's being competitive year in year out type shit right there.
Absolutely.
Never reloading or never I messed it up.
Rebuilding, yeah. Never
You knew what I was
rebuilding.
trying to say.
Absolutely. We don't rebuild, we reload always. Absolutely. So
This
that
was
going.
expected.
So
It's
we got. So let's go to the next John, man. So just a little news right here, man. So Ohio State added Miami Dolphins defensive coordinator and long-term NFL assistant coach Josh Boyer to the coaching staff. Long time, friend of Matt Patricia. Boyer worked with the Patriots from 2006 through 2018 and won three Super Bowls. He's expected to join the Buckeyes for the upcoming season. Boyle also worked in college early in his career at South Dakota School of Mines, Bryant, Kent State, Dayton, and King's College. And this is what Ryan Day said about Boyer right here. He said, Ryan Day says Josh Boyer will work with both the offense and defense. Fortunate that we can add him this late, and he's such a quality guy. So, what you think about this right here? Josh Boyer got some, defensive coordinator, experience and stuff. He's gonna be working with the offense and defense, as far as pretty much be like an analyst role, as far as being in the booth, being another eye for Matt Patricia and Brian Hartline. What y'all think about that?
I mean, you can never be disappointed at an NFL type talent to coaching staff. Um, I think that we potentially have enough coaches. I don't want to speak illy on the decision in any manner because whatever Ryan Day thinks is correct is correct. But we've already hired three extra offensive line coaches. You know
And
what
D
I'm
line. We're
saying?
yeah,
We
three
have
O
two
line, two
DCs,
D line. Yeah.
two D line coaches. You know what I'm saying? But yet we're missing players on NIL. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, it's more so like having just like I said, like another eye, and I think with the extra coaches, because of course they got that new role where you can add extra, assistant coaches on staff and stuff, and those guys are able to help recruit as well, right? So I think a lot of schools has that in place, a lot of the big schools for sure, but I say in particular for this situation with Boyer, um, Like the thing about the extra coaches is they're able like on online you got three O line coaches. They're all three. So all of the O line that we have on on the roster, they're all getting attention. You know what I mean? So that Tyler Bowen don't have to be the guy being having the attention on each and every guy all the time during practice. You know what I mean? He got other guys that can help him do so. So that's kind of like the great thing about that. And I know a lot of the players love that idea of that as well. And then just for Poyer, for instance for him, he's just adding more experience onto the team to that extra eye which is can be dangerous, man. Because think about Steve Sarkisian going into this Texas game. He don't know what we're bringing with Matt Patricia. Like he don't know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? So, but we know what's coming with him because it's easy for us to kind of digest what they have going. Because he's gonna run the same shit. He may add some new sprinkles to his shit, but he's gonna run his regular shit though. So Matt Patricia's gonna be able to be prepared for that. And the thing is, like I said, Sarkisian can't game plan for him. So real interesting, perspective going into the game for as like, the cat and mouse game between, Sarkeesian and Matt Patricia that's going to be, going on August 30th.
I like that take. Uh, I kind of feel how Matt does. Like, is there when is there too many coaches in one room? If you know what I'm saying? When is that like? Because we got to be reaching close to that at the very least. Like, well, we got 30 coaches now.
Oh, I mean, we one of the biggest, we the biggest school in the motherfucking in the country, damn near. So they go all the coaches is gonna be staffed the same. All the coaches are staffed the same way, like pretty much like the top tier guys, top tier schools.
I don't know. That's something I'm
Yeah,
gonna look
yeah,
into
this
here shortly.
yeah, it's a yeah. When the NCAA when they changed the rule when they added they allowed because you remember they
Oh,
was
that's
using
right.
the GAs when the NCAA made that rule where you could add extra assistants onto staff. A lot of the big schools started using that to their advantage. Alabama, Nick Saban was infamous for doing so like in recent times before
Yeah,
he left. Yeah, so like it's such a
that's
thing, it's a common thing now. But I mean, I like it. They had an NFL experienced guy coming in. That's even more. What you see a lot of NFL experienced guys on the staff, which is that's why Ohio State like they're damn near ran like an NFL team for real. Shit,
understand.
they the best team in Ohio.
I'm by far they the best team in the country.
I, I was if you catch my drift when I was saying the best team in Ohio.
He was dissing the Bengals and the Browns.
Oh, see, look, I wouldn't even expect that from you, brother. Hold on, there you go.
Hey,
Damn, I should have been more on top of
I'm a
that one.
realist. I'm a realist, man. I'm a realist at the same time, brother. All right, let's get
You
to
need to
these
talk to
guys, man. What y'all
What
think
the fuck
about
is
Mr.
on my
Unbiased.
screen right now?
Oh my God. Oh, you're never ready to see it.
Crazy shit right here at Kentucky players, man, on their media day. Nasty work, man, in Kentucky, dog.
You you want to know like the worst thing you could do for recruiting?
Allow parents to get in
Look at
pictures
this
like
shit. They could be
that.
like, "Damn, Kentucky made us do this shit," knowing they did it themselves. I'm just saying that's
Bro, this is
weirdo stuff.
crazy, bro. Like, why would you take pictures like this, dog? This makes no
Hey,
absolute fucking sense, dog. Like,
hey,
it's nasty work.
Kentucky fucked around and told TCU's quarterback to hold their beer for weirdest moment of the week. I'm
That
just
nigga
saying, bro, what the
Tony in
fuck?
the comment.
Hey, man, listen, this is a weird situation. Y'all are, bruh, as a proud dad of four boys, Ain't no motherfucking way. I don't give a fuck if Ryan Day himself asked me to jump with my son like that. Ain't no motherfucking way nobody getting a picture of me like that with my kid. Ain't nobody ever gonna respect this kid on a football field. They think that he a daddy's boy, little baby, take his blankie to bed still. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hey, wherever his man, someone need to get his daddy in check, boy. This make LeVar Ball look light, bro. This is diabolical, brother. This is
Bruh.
this is grade A. What the fuck?
Are you serious, dog? You
This is like
come
the P
on.
Diddy in the background of your videos in the '90s as a dad. This is crazy, bro.
I mean, you're right. I ain't gonna lie. I would never. I would never. I would make fun of my best friend if he did this shit. Like I'm just saying, that shit is
Bro,
weird, dude.
I'm sorry, man.
The second
Monica
picture
for
ain't
doing
bad though, with him
that.
standing behind him or whatever. That ain't bad. But the first one with the Clyde Drexler legs, I'm out, dog. That ain't for me.
He
Dog,
could have had on a cool jacket and some swag. He ain't need to have on no fucking uniform, even the one behind
You
him.
know, is he playing?
bro, this is nasty work, man. So, all right, let's move forward, man. All right, so we got SMU scheduled right here, man, tonight, man. SMU and Arizona State following up, man, today. So right here, you got SMU scheduled. It's formidable, man. Honestly.
Nah, I don't think Baylor's the same. TCU ain't the same. Clemson's on there. Stanford ain't nowhere near where they used to be. You're looking at
I mean,
Syracuse, Clemson, Miami.
outside of the U and Clemson and maybe Syracuse, they don't really have a hard game. We'll see what Devin Brown makes Cal. Shout out to Devin Brown. I hope you make Cal decent. Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I don't even know who the first team is, so that's a win. Baylor
Yeah,
win.
I was like, I don't
I don't
know
know
who
who the
the
third
first
team
team is.
is, but win. That Syracuse game is big for them. That's going to be a big moment for them.
Hold on, is that where Devin Brown went with Syracuse?
He went to Cal.
Yeah, Cal.
Cal. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
That's what
but
I thought. Cause I was thinking Syracuse. I'm like, nah, that don't sound right. My bad.
Fran Brown got Syracuse doing something. He former Georgia coach. Fran
Mm-hmm.
Brown, very 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 good there at Syracuse. That's a toss up for me. But let's say if they can win that game, I think a very very solid chance they walk into Clemson week 7 6-0, and then they leave there
Yeah,
6-1.
that first team is exit East Texas A&M, and that third team was Missouri State.
You said
So
East Mississippi Community College.
yeah.
Southwestern.
I haven't, bro. East Texas A&M is crazy. I've never heard of East Texas A&M, so that's different for me right there. Don't cap. I've
That's
never heard
wild.
of. I've never
But
heard
either
of East
way,
Texas
what's
A&M.
the third game?
Oh, Missouri
Sound like
State,
the prison team that came out in the longest yard. East is Texas
bro.
A&M.
Bro, I'm like, I've never heard of them, bro.
Yo,
No
that's where Stone Cold
cap.
Steve Austin's player went to college. That's
I've
how.
never heard of them,
All
That's
bro.
right,
how a
but
white man runs the football.
hey, you hear me? Hey,
Never heard of them, bro.
hey,
Bro,
Dead
that's
ass.
hilarious. If I would take a drink, I'd have laughed way earlier. It would have been no weird ass pause. That shit was funny as hell. My fault.
hey, but
No,
either
I
way,
told you.
I would say they walk out of Clemson or into Clemson, whichever way this schedule is. All right, so they walk out of Clemson 6-1. If they win, they beat Syracuse, they walk out of Clemson 6-1. They beat Wake Forest. Bro, if they beat Miami and Carson Beck, these dudes are going to the playoffs again, bro. You get what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think that Clemson game is going to be a lot closer than people think.
I didn't say it
And I
was going to
think,
be an ass whooping, but I
no,
don't
no,
think
I'm
that
just
they
saying
walk into
people in
having
general,
that.
not y'all.
I don't feel like they
I
walk in
think,
there and win.
I think they do walk in there and win. I think it's revenge off the playoff. or to get into the playoffs.
They both went to
Mm,
playoffs.
mm. I say right now, me
Clemson beat
particular,
them on a last second type shit.
Oh yeah.
Jennings looked
he
bad.
hey, he liked Jennings so much,
I do.
dog. He
I
fuck with
do.
Jennings. He fuck with
I don't
Jennings
know why.
heavy, dog.
I like SMU, dog. I got them. I got them at 11-1. They definitely in the playoffs. I got them beating Clemson but losing to the U. I think Clemson's a better team than the U, but I think it's like revenge and circled on the calendar and all of that. You know, they talk about it all year. They've been talking about it since the end of last year. And I'm not sure Clemson's even talking about us. So I
I
think
bet
that's
they're
one of
gonna
them
have to play
games
them
that,
twice then, if that's the case.
yeah, I don't think they
Yeah,
beat him
I
the
say,
second
man,
time,
I
but I
got
won't
him.
call it that.
I say I definitely got them beating East Texas A&M. I got them. I got them beating Baylor. I got them beating Missouri State. TCU. I give them the edge on that one. The Syracuse game. I think that's where they take the loss. Stanford. That's a dub. Clemson. That's a L. Wake Forest. That's a dub. Miami. Uh, I'm gonna get that's the L, man. I think Miami gonna get them in that one. Boston College, that's a dub. Louisville, that's a dub. So I got them. What's that? 9-3, 9-3, 9-3, 9-3. That's a solid. That's solid. That's solid. No,
I
that
really got them 10 and
Syracuse,
2, but
but that Syracuse and Miami game, those games could be 50-50 games, though, for real in reality. The Clemson game, I just got Clemson. I just don't see them beating Clemson. I just don't see it.
I'm on the same boat.
I'm used to being on my boat alone. I'm just saying, I'm not always wrong either.
Absolutely, you absolutely right. You absolutely right. 10-2, 9-3. That's the max for them. I feel right there. 10-2 is definitely the max for them. And like I said, like
11
those
and
that
1.
Syracuse and Miami game, like the Syracuse and Miami game, both of those games are like 50-50 games in my opinion, as far as both squads. Miami's gonna be all right, man. I'm telling you, Carson Beck, this is all about how he look and how he look with those guys. They got some talent. Now I don't know how the deep and
Can
it
I ask you a
depends on
question?
the defense gonna look. Go ahead.
Who's better, Cam Ward or Carson Beck?
Oh man, come on, we know the answer to that. That's rhetorical.
Okay, so their offense ain't gonna look better. Their defense gonna look a little better, but they're still in the ACC, so that you know what I mean. Sorry, coaching
Now,
ain't there either. That's why defense
all right,
looks so bad in other
let me ask you
conferences.
this.
I
Let me
mean,
ask you this. Since we talking
I
about Carson
mean,
Beck, all right, this is hold on. Since we
I
talking about
mean,
Carson Beck,
let's pump the
is
brakes.
is it hold on. Is it a thing with Carson Beck like to where was it? Do y'all think he's a systematic quarterback, or do you think it was because of the players he didn't have a lot of the talent that he had the year before with like Brock Bowers and other guys around him the year before this past year
Land the con.
at Georgia?
I don't think Carson Beck's that good. I don't think he ever was that good. Um, I damn sure ain't gonna put him on the same playing field as Cam Ward. And it's the ACC, so defenses, really aren't there anyway, like they are in the Big Ten or SEC. Obviously, they play defense and they got some players. Um, they are a big name team in the ACC and nationally or whatever. But I, I don't team chemistry and then coaching and all of that. I don't think that's there either.
I think
Personally, in
real talk,
Miami.
I think Carson Beck is like in a situation where like he got a lot of talent around him. He just gotta, manage the game well and not turn it similar like because there's a lot of talent for us. They're deep in running back. They got great wide receivers. Their O line, they got guys back from the O line in Miami. So like they got some good talent on that
Okay.
offense. So
So you think the
it's
O
all it's
line's better
all
in Miami than it was in Georgia last year? You think the O
about
line's better in Miami than it was in Georgia?
I say it's just about there because Georgia's O line wasn't that
Oof,
solid last year. As they wasn't as
man.
consistent as we've seen in the past from Georgia. Georgia
I would
could they
disagree.
couldn't run the ball last year for real. They didn't have a good running game last year.
ETN was definitely
Georgia could
solid,
do a lot of
man.
things last year.
So we can go ahead and go to this next song right here. We got Arizona State, man, right here. So look like that's Northern Arizona State right there. Mississippi State, Texas
North
State,
Texas.
Baylor.
North Texas.
No, it's
Good
Texas
Lord.
State. My bad. Texas State.
Yeah, Texas
Same
State.
thing.
So they got
Unnecessary
Baylor.
roughness. It's Texas. Sorry, North
They
Texas.
got
My bad. Oh,
TCU. Then
Didn't one of them
Utah.
just join the
Texas
Pac-12
Tech.
or something?
think so.
Isn't
You know
Texas
what?
State about to become their
San
new
Diego.
I think Texas
San
State.
Diego State.
I have to do research on it. I want to say Texas State
again?
applied recently. I want to say, but I'm not 100% sure. So I have to have to definitely do
It's
some
either Texas State or North Texas, one of the two. And they were accepted, and they have released to their conference that they were going to be leaving so and so season.
research.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
100%.
I thought that
Yeah.
was San Diego State or something. I didn't think it was Texas. I thought it was
No,
California. I might be wrong. I'm sorry.
So what y'all think about this schedule for Arizona State this year, man? I mean, I can see Northern Arizona. That's a dub. Mississippi State, that's a dub for them for sure. Texas State, that's a dub.
The Baylor.
Baylor, I give them a dub on that. TCU, dub. Utah,
Utah
Hey,
lost. Lost.
so
yeah,
yes, this will
that's
be my bad. Go ahead.
that's yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you about to
Now, Texas State definitely joined the Pac-12 effectively July 1st, 2026.
say. That's fire.
Oh my god.
So
Oh my
this will
god.
probably become a regular game for them. So we'll see what that looks like, I guess.
Oh my god. They replaced USC or Washington or Oregon.
That's nasty
I'm
work.
sorry, dog. That is so crazy to me. I'm not trying to say anything bad about Texas State. I'm glad y'all keep winning and doing what you're doing to where you can, get accepted and all of that. But like, y'all lost USC, Washington, Oregon, Washington State, UCLA, and you're replacing them with Texas State. Is that like an admission to defeat already? To where they're like, man, we're gonna be the first
America,
one they take
shut
away.
your ass.
They gonna be the first one they take away. The automatic bid. They gonna be like, nah, bro. You play
Nah.
Texas State, dog, in conference. I'm
Yeah,
just
man.
saying.
I say looking at the schedule for real, bro. I mean, I say the games Utah, Texas Tech, and I
Colorado and
say
Arizona.
Colorado and Arizona.
Rich
Can't
Rodriguez
forget
back
about
in West
Iowa
Virginia.
State. Can't forget about Iowa State. That's a tough one too. Iowa State always tough.
Why do they have such a Big 12 heavy, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Six of their games are versus current Big 12 teams.
Because East Coast versus West Coast and travel time and travel expenses.
No, why are they trying to rebuild the Pac-12? Why don't they just put the two together? I just don't understand. Like the big,
Big packs. I
I
think
feel
that's a
like they
great
could have
idea.
they
You
could
take
have
the best
handled
from
this
both.
better than adding Texas State and shit like that. Like Just combine your 12 teams with, all these other two conferences have 16 teams. Fuck yeah, whatever. Who cares? I just think it's a weird.
How you gonna kick out 16 to the conference though? You think? You know what I
There's
mean? That's a
there's two
lawsuit and a
teams in the
half, bro.
Pac-12 right now.
Okay.
Arizona and Arizona State, and maybe Oregon State. You know what
Neither
I'm
of them are
saying?
on the
Like,
level. If they were in the Big Ten or the SEC, they'd be middle of the pack.
I know, I don't disagree. Maybe bottom of the pack. I'm saying they could join.
Facts.
They could join with the Big 12. The TCU, Texas Tech, Iowa State, Colorado, shit like that, and just make a bigger conference together, and just let us
Maybe.
have the whole
They trying
playoffs.
to
You
they
guys
trying to
just play each
revive
other.
they trying to revive the Pac-12 for like the Boise
But
State,
with
some of them
Texas
like
State,
smaller
bro.
West Coast school but like some of them smaller West Coast and down South schools and shit. They're trying to revive it, bro. Like I don't know, but that shit ain't gonna work.
East Central Washington
It ain't gonna
State.
fucking matter. That shit ain't gonna fucking matter, bro. Yeah, I mean, look at the
They gonna get
schedule
North
though.
Dakota
Look,
next.
I say the games they lose, they come up and lose is the Utah, the Texas
Yep.
Tech, the Iowa State, and possibly Colorado.
I definitely got 3 losses at least.
Man, that lost Cam
I can't.
Scatterboo. They ain't finna be no good.
And maybe
They,
Arizona
they
too, for
lost Steve
real.
Austin, bro. Yeah, he's a rusher. He's a madman. Yeah, it's Utah. I think they're going to lose one to Houston or West Virginia too, and to Colorado.
Mhm.
They gonna go in 5-0 to Utah, and after Utah, they're gonna go 3-3, 4-3.
Yeah, West Virginia got Rich Rodriguez back there now.
I think he
Yeah,
back
I
home
think
too.
they
Do what
lose
he
three
wants.
at least.
Yeah, this might be a bad year for them. I ain't gonna lie. They can lose by 5 games on this motherfucker for real.
But they could
Like
also
Right.
7 and
go
5.
11-1.
True. My thing is that this was Ohio State schedule. What would you say?
14-0.
Without question, everybody would.
Not a team on here worth a fuck compared to theirs.
No,
Man, this
everybody belt
blowouts.
to ass.
Hey,
We
they'd
say
have
it.
Coach Prime mad on the sideline.
Everybody belt to
Stop it. Prime
ass.
will get mad. You know what Prime would do? He'd make a way into y'all locker room and talk you guys up and steal a couple of y'all our players. I want to say y'all are players. Don't put that on Prime, man.
Look, he admitted it live on pod.
I'm fucking
Don't put that on
crying.
Prime. Prime don't ever
I'm
get phased, bro.
crying.
He a pro. I love Prime. I do. I root for Shador too. Hate me if you want.
Oh man. That's
We'll bust
nasty.
Colorado's ass up.
TV ain't here for that one, dog.
That's why I had to take it on the chin. I'd have had some backup.
Oh
Man, hey, my number was 2 because Prime was 2 at Florida State, bro. I'm telling you, 2's my number because of him at Florida State. Prime's my favorite athlete of all time. And that way since I was a kid.
my god. Facts, bro. All right, man. So we can get into the Black Stripes, man. So new additions of the Black Stripes right here, man, to the Brotherhood. So first one, Bo Atkinson, man, the other day, man, Black Stripe, man, the
Prime.
new Rushman, man, Bo Atkinson, the North Carolina transfer, man, heard he been balling out crazy, you know what I'm saying, during this fall camp for sure. And my guy, Philip Daniels, man. Princeton High School right there, man.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? The Minnesota transfer right here, man. He got his black stripe removed as well the other day. And
Those some big ass dudes, bro.
like, bro, oh my bro. Dead ass, bro. Dead ass.
I
Dead
didn't
ass.
realize Philip was that big. I thought Ethan was big as hell.
Hey, look
Phillips
at
low
Tony.
key
Tony.
big.
Tony said, "Oh, that's why Prime is your favorite damn coach."
He ain't
He
my
heard
favorite
that shit
coach. They
too.
my favorite coach now, and I told you why. Don't come on here on
Tony
some
heard
crazy stuff,
that shit
Tom.
too. Tony got that on record too, bro.
Look, he been missing for a month. He come on here because
I'm
I talk
so
about Prime.
hyped.
And he the
This man
biggest
has
Prime
been
hater there ever
nowhere,
was.
and he caught that moment with us. Oh
Bro,
my
that was it.
God.
Bro, he tuned in for 30 seconds and his mom ran on Prime. Like, that's crazy, dog. Catch me slipping one
Dog.
time, and here he is. I swear, every time.
Dog.
Every time.
Hey, this is
Dog.
legendary.
I love
This
you,
is
bro.
legendary.
That's the wildest moment in Buckeye Steppas history that he
I
would walk in
swear.
here at that moment. That's crazy.
I tell you, that's why Ant always keep his hair long, because he's a little troll, bro. Just like the little ones, with the big ass hair. That's him.
The
I
trolls are
love you,
literally
bro.
on my TV right
Trolling
now. That's
ass.
funny.
Oh
I wasn't talking about poppies, though. I was talking about the real trolls.
man.
Oh,
Hey, bro. Hey, I'm crying right now, dog. Oh man. Alright. So all right, so we got second one here. So the right here, man, the punter, man, the you know what I'm saying, the Australian punter, man, that boy number 19, he's tall as shit, dog, for a fucking
Dog.
punter, bro. What the
He need to
fuck?
be
He
out
like
there.
6'5", 6'6".
he's
This
6'7",
motherfucker
I
need to be a
thought.
tight end.
He's 6'7". Yeah, I thought these people 6'7". He's 6'7", right? Yeah. He's tall as I've
Sheesh.
never seen a punter this tall, bro. Ever, bro. I've never seen a punter this tall. Six
Man,
seven,
he
bro.
better kick that bitch 80 yards is what he better do.
Yeah, and he from
Yeah.
Australia too, so watch out for them fakes, dog. He can run too, I guarantee you.
I bet he's gonna. If he does rugby style punts, I'll immediately think that we're gonna fake one eventually.
When it
Bro, I
counts.
hate bro. Do y'all like the rugby style punts? I hate them shits, bro.
I think it's
But
cool.
if he's good at it and he could
I
potentially
hate
run
them.
for a first down, then I'm not mad at it. I
Yeah,
don't
I don't care
yeah,
how you
necessarily
punt
exactly.
if you
like
a
the
good punter.
style either.
I hate the
You
rugby
you
style punts, bro. I feel like it's easy. Like it's like I think like as a defender, like going to block the punt. I feel like you can maneuver to make that shit happen easier though compared to like punting straight up. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Just maybe it's just me. I don't know. Like
I'm looking at that height, pause. I'm looking at that height and them long legs, and I'm thinking this dude can run like a deer. Because they run, not just kick over there, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He ain't shy to contact either. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's a weapon back there. I'm happy he is what he is. I think that's a great move.
absolutely, bro. And right here, the last strike for the day, right here, man. Bo Jackson, man.
Uh
Bo
oh.
Jack got that
Bo knows.
striker move, man. Bo Jack, man. I'm excited about it right here, bro. And
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember we saw him in spring training, bro. I was so
oh
excited to
man,
see him. He did not disappoint.
bro, that man's a
He a
legend.
little bit smaller than his daddy, that's for sure. But he that boy is shifty. And he can run
Yeah.
over somebody too. We saw that.
And so salute to Sam Williams' daddy, man. Mr. Weaver, man. Salute to him, man. If he is watching that, if he's watching this, salute to him. That's the case. I mean, so a little preseason. So CBS Sports they did like this whole preseason nominees and stuff, and they named Jeremiah Smith the preseason player of the year to start off right there, and just a little announcement on that. Nothing too crazy to talk about. It ain't nothing new that we would know. We know the vibes. So let's get
Can I
into.
ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So Jeremiah lives up to the hype this year, right? Gets the Heisman, we win the chip, whatever. Everything goes perfect the way his trajectory is showing. So next year, does that make him harder for him to win Player of the Year and the Heisman and everything else again? Even if he has the same numbers or similar numbers, just a little bit,
Hell
maybe a
yeah.
little bit smaller, because Mylan Graham and Quincy Porter coming and everybody else. Another year under Stan's belt. Does that
I get what
He'll
you're
get
saying.
to
Yeah, I
makes it
don't.
harder?
Man, is it like unlogical to think that we could be the first school with one Heisman that won it twice, but then we could also be the first one with two?
Not the
That's
first.
crazy.
that'd be crazy.
It's not out the
That would
realm
be
of
crazy.
possibility.
Bro, you know what? Hey man, so y'all remember that video clip I showed the other day with JJ where he said we going back to back, and you know where the Natty is at this year?
If
Miami.
it's in Florida, I'm gonna die.
Yes, it's in Miami, dog. Dog,
Bro,
when
if he
I
gets to
seen
that, bro,
that,
he getting 250.
bro,
He getting 250
that
with 3 touchdowns. He get to play in Miami for the ring.
Bro,
I'm
I'm
just saying.
telling you, bro. I don't like. I read. You know me. I like to read the room with a lot of shit. They asked him other day, like, we going back to back. He said, y'all going back to back. He said, back to back. He said, yeah, it's in Miami. He's like, yeah, it's in my hometown. I'm definitely trying to go back to back for sure.
You think Carnell and Ennis ain't gonna be out there fucking out of control too, playing above
Talk
what they
about it.
get?
Ennis is
Yeah.
from Chicago until he
Talk about
transferred.
it.
My bad. You know what I was saying though.
No, I mean he definitely went to high school in Florida, but he's from Chicago.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
He
Yeah,
transferred to
I mean,
IMG.
but he an
Yeah, but
SFV boy. You know what I'm saying? He an SFV boy, South Florida Express boy. So you know what I'm saying? He part of the Florida clan. You can add him in there in the mix. So he a part of the SFV. You know what I mean? This is what
that's what
Tony
I was trying to
said.
get at.
Next year is JS4 year, but the following year the quarterback will have caught up to his play, and I see Julian stepping into himself. Yeah, I think
It's
Julian gonna
crazy.
fuck around and cook up this year. I
So
think he
y'all
gonna
y'all
cook
didn't
up.
see that? Y'all didn't see what I see? And me and Tone actually agreeing on shit. It's just crazy. The
Absolutely.
world's going upside down, fellas.
Absolutely. So we're going to get into this Edric Houston news. Matter of fact, hold on, let me do this right here. So, Edric Houston, of course, he had an update on him today. Of course, he said he'll be good to go for week one. He won't have no limited no expectations for him as far as playing in week one. And this is what Dave was speaking about the other day. He said, Edric Houston has been out there, but he hasn't had a full camp. I'm seeing some other guys step up, which has been great, but that battle is still going on, they said. It's something Coach Larry is addressing every single day. They know how important it is to step up. Now I think we're finding some guys we can win with. The question is, how many guys do we think can take on the majority of the load, play at a starter level, and take on that kind of snap count? We've seen guys flash. We need more consistency. So that's what Ryan Day spoke about the D line as far as the D tackles in particular. And this was Larry Johnson spoke on this guy right here, man. Said he named Jarquez Carter as someone who's doing really well as the Buckeyes look to build depth on their interior defensive line. So, of course, you got guys like Will Smith Jr., Jarquez Carter, um, Jason Moore, and Tyrone Malone. So you got guys like that, that's right behind Caden McDonald and Edric Houston that we need to step up very big time on that defensive tackles on a part of the line, big time this year. They have that depth because we're going to need that depth throughout, a long season. This is a long season. It's not no 12, 13 season. It's 16 and we get to the motherfucking ring. You did. So what y'all thinking
Cause
about this year with the line?
I
Um,
love that they see people doing well. I just want to point out that we got Bo and Kenyatta gonna take most of the snaps on the outside. So where's CJ and um, Cade gonna go? I think they're gonna move Cade to the inside and CJ a little bit to the inside and play a lot of forward pass rushers on second and third and longs. So I don't think those young D tackles are gonna see a lot of time, honestly.
Facts, facts.
Now
Appreciate you,
to
man.
bring one of them in for shorts.
No, I agree with that statement for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, and other news too, right here, man. Philip Daniels, they was interviewing him, and he spoke about CJ Hicks. Said that his speed, his twitch, his get off, he's kind of like a mini Abdul Carter.
And he says that as we're trying to say that he's not. If that's true, then maybe we're wrong on who's getting moved inside.
They said
I
CJ
think
Hicks
he's
was
still
looking
gonna be a
good.
high draft pick, but he ain't gonna get a whole lot of plays. Like he ain't like percentage wise. He be in 15 to 20% most. And I think they might move Bo inside and put Kenyatta and Hicks on the outside if he's twitching like that. But then Cage just a bigger dude, and it's never been CJ's ability on why he wasn't on the field. If from what I saw in spring practice and watching live stuff, might have just been that day or whatever. But I think that's what's holding CJ back. Is CJ personally? I
Yeah,
love CJ.
I've heard he's getting better at the position on the edge. And I think, bro, like I'm just sitting here just thinking just now, bro, like I feel like we got depth, so much depth on the edge. And I just feel I'm just thinking and visualizing this defense, bro. This defense is about to be fucking nasty, bro. Like fucking nasty. Just sitting back thinking about it. The depth that we have at all of these positions. Only if the D tackles hold up with depth, which is like you was just saying, we can move around guys like Cade and Bo to the inside and work them on the inside. And you can have guys, of course, like Kenyatta and of course,
CJ.
CJ Hicks and Logan George, even have him. He's another depth piece on the edge. So it's like it's so much shit you can do. You can even throw Sonny out there on the edge sometimes and mix it up. You know what I'm saying? And have Robbie Pettijohn come in and along
There
with
you go.
Orville Reese and shit, bro. It's so much shit that you're gonna see with this defense from what I'm hearing from Matt Patricia. Where he got a different amount of blitz packages different from this year. There's different stunts to where the D line they get to cook up a lot more than they were allowed in previous time, man. You know what I mean? So this defense is about to be fucking raw as hell, bro. I cannot wait to see this shit, bro. For real.
Just plug and play. They're going to be able to do whatever they want. They have talent everywhere on defense.
Well, you
Secondary
hear what
elite,
you hear what
linebackers
you
elite.
hear what they said. You hear what they said about the safety shit. We was talking about it with no. They're talking about they've been having Malik and Jalen McClain in with Caleb Downs as the nickel roaming around as the nickel, bro. Like, and that's
Yep.
dangerous, bro. That's dangerous that they got confident in both of them safeties to start and have Caleb Downs be the third guy. Then you already got guys like Lorenzo Styles and Devin Sanchez, Bryce West. No, so many guys that's right behind them. You know what I mean? Fahim Delane. You know what I mean? Fahim Delane, I'm very high on him. He's right behind Caleb on some shit. You feel me? So it's like, bro, we got this defense is fire as fuck, bro. Like dead ass. So, so
I think they're going to play a lot like the old Ravens defenses, where you could put
nasty,
anybody
bro.
anywhere on the field
Bro,
and they can get back to the spot in the zone and they're fake blitzing and they're rotating and you got a D tackle that's dropping back in the coverage in the middle of the field and you can do it with anything with any position. And that is nasty work in the college level. That's what I'm saying.
bro, just
I
just
agree with you, brother.
think about the intensity of the defense, how they play, how they was smacking shit in the playoffs, bro. They bringing that same intensity into the way they play. I'm telling you, bro. I just got this feeling. The way they played in the playoffs, they're carrying this shit on into 2025 season, bro. Like I'm telling you, this team, they're not fucking settling for less. They know they won a natty. They want to win another one. And they want to win another one after that. They want to build a fucking dynasty here. Like this is the type of timing that this team is on. And I don't think the whole college football world is seeing what this team is going 100%. But they gonna see coming up 16 days from now for sure. They
Facts.
gonna see.
Be the last
So
time we number 3. It'll be the
Yeah,
last time
no
we number
drop off
3
from the
after week
defense
one.
from a year ago at all. Looks like a more versatile group. Facts. Facts.
He said, so he said, I always want to compare the Silver Bullets to the Ravens. Respect, though.
Look, he always want to call me out, but that was a good point.
It
You know what I'm
was
saying? That's crazy.
a lot of shit.
That's
We'll
that
do
brotherly love, bro, man. I love dude. I hate him at the same time.
it. So we got Carlos Lockland right here, man. He said, I told them, I'm not your best friend, and I'm not trying to be. If you want to be my friend, guess how you do it. Make plays, do your job, and we can be the best friends all day then. You gotta love Lockland,
I got
dog.
a point to this though. My point to this is, ain't your best friend supposed to call you out when you do something wrong anyway? You know what I mean? Shit, I love that.
Man,
That's like crime raking his kids every day. You know what I mean? The shit can change. Yeah, I brought it back. Where Tony at? Come on, brother. I'm waiting.
man, bro.
I'm sounding.
Damn
I'm
near
sorry.
made me hang up the podcast.
That was crazy right there. That was crazy.
Nah, but I love that take, bro. That's what he's supposed to do.
Absolutely, bro. Coach Lockland is, definitely an amazing coach, bro. I love what he's doing there. He's man, I can't wait. I'm gonna do we got a new segment that we gonna do. I'm starting up. Now I'm gonna do it this weekend. I'm gonna record it this weekend, but the guy Daniel Gabriel's from Georgia, the running back that I showed you the other day for in the 2027 class,
Yeah.
like yeah, so we doing the Buckeye Steppas prospect watch, man, where we gonna be highlighting a lot of these 2027 guys, 2020 6 guys is almost done and over with, so we ain't gonna do too much with them. But we're gonna start with the 2027 guys, where we're gonna be doing a lot of work for us, just for, getting, everybody familiar with, the guys that we're going after in the 2027 class. So that's what we're gonna be starting up this next week. So everybody, make sure y'all stay tuned for that shit. It's gonna be fire. I'm gonna record the first one this week, and it's gonna be fire. And just a little context while we're speaking about the running backs right here, man. You got James. They say James Peoples expects him and CJ Donaldson to be Sonic and Knuckles as Ohio State's running back tandem in 2025. What y'all think about this take right here?
Yeah, I
Be more
love it.
original. but
I I ain't mad at that. What
no, I love it.
what Sonic and Knuckles was the Lions, weren't they?
Yeah. Jameer Gibbs and
David
David
uh
Montgomery.
Yeah.
yeah.
And all right, so we move a little forward right here. Speaking of the old line right here, man, they said Austin Searville is working exclusively at left tackle currently, while Philip Daniels is taking a lot of snaps at right tackle with Ethan Onwa taking some reps on both sides as Ohio State's offensive tackle competition continues. So you got it's a real competition right now currently at right tackle between Philip Daniels and Ethan Onward. They're saying Austin Searville is going to be the guy that's going to be taking the snaps at left tackle and be our guy there. But the crazy part, one thing I noticed about Ethan Onward, though, from looking at some of his films, when he played at Rice last year, when they played Texas, he was playing right tackle and he played very well. Very well. So that's just a little reminder for people right there pertaining to Ethan Orwa, that he played well at Rice and right tackle last year versus Texas. So we got a race right here, man. I'm really impressed that Philip Daniels has put himself into a position to be competing for the starting spot. Because at first, in the spring they were saying that he was, a little bit behind the curve, and Ethan Onward was, they were saying Ethan Onward was going to be our left tackle, and Cedarville was going to be our right tackle. So now that shit has completely reversed, and now we have a full competition at right tackle between the two transfers, man. What y'all think about it?
I think competition is great. So we're gonna see who the best one is. Sounds like he's already winning, so he's saying all the things he's supposed to say.
Yeah, absolutely. What you think, T man?
You still there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm there. T man, you there? He probably went out. He probably walked away for a second. Yeah, man. I'm definitely rocking with the O line, bro. As far as just the depth, because one thing, what I love what they're doing is they're moving different pieces on the O line and allowing these guys to be in different positions so they can be versatile. So they can be more versatile for the line in case push and shove, an injury happens or whatsoever something happens bad on the line for us as starters. You know what I'm saying? They want to continue to build that depth. What you think
Right.
about this on T Mac?
Yeah, no, I don't know what happened, technical difficulties, whatever, but
Oh yeah, you
I
good,
love
you
it. For
good.
me, that just means that Philip Daniels is doing the right things at practice, to make that big of a jump from spring practice to now. Um, I disagree with Tony on that statement. I don't think that Oni will be starting unless someone gets hurt. To be honest, he'll definitely get some plays, but I definitely how I read it is Austin at left, Philip at right, and the middle is. Uh, I honestly have seen more about potential of Ethan splitting snaps with Tegra Teshoba at right guard. That left side is 100% locked up as Luke Montgomery and Austin Cyril.
Hmm.
So I love it, but all these guys should really, look at Donovan Jackson's growth and his where he ended up and what he's doing. And I mean, I sent that video to the group chat earlier. That
Yeah,
wasn't
he's
Donovan
bulldozing
Jackson when
them.
he was just
Yeah.
playing guard. You know what I'm saying? Being versatile and being moved to tackle and playing a whole season at tackle completely changed his repertoire. And I think not only did the coaches notice that, I think these players are noticing that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's a big thing for us. Outside of our center, at least seven deep guys can play any of the other four positions. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's dope. That's dope. And I think we should keep it that way. Then injuries don't affect you as bad. Like losing a award-winning center. You know, right after losing a first-round left tackle. So.
Man, no.
Oh, my bad, Tony. I misinterpreted what you were saying, brother. I agree. I agree with that. I misinterpreted what you were saying, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. Yeah, one thing Carson Henchman is gonna be huge too, man. Is a big leader on the O line at center, man. Especially with the experience that he came in and filled in for McLaughlin last year, man. So definitely high on Carson Henchman for sure. So we can move forward right here, man. So let's go ahead and get into the conversation right here, man. Which I know y'all boys wanted to go ahead and get into this one right here. So let's talk about the guys, man. What we hearing right now, dog. So of course, the quarterback race is still ongoing from what the media is portraying. From what I'm hearing from guys I've been talking to, I'm hearing that this race is not a race, and I'm hearing that JS10 is the guy. They just waiting to announce it a little bit, and from what I heard, the
Man,
announcement for us, the starter was supposed to be coming this weekend, possibly. So man, what's your and then no T Mac, you said you heard a little different too about something. So
I'm
you can
about to
speak on
say, yeah.
that too.
And I saw another report today that said a similar thing that basically the media keeps saying, Julian saying, but it seems that Lincoln Keyholtz is the one that's moving the offense on the situational positions on third downs and in the red zone. I saw one report that said JS10 definitely looked better on long throws and like between the 20-yard lines, but when he gets into that red zone situation, maybe it's the height affected him. I don't know. I think it's really strange to see such different reports out here on this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so weird. People are just saying shit, in my opinion. We're not
Yeah,
gonna
like
know.
the beat writers for Ohio State, I fucking hate them, bro. They so fucking like corny. Like they just corny, bro.
They
Like
just make shit up when they can't get
yeah,
something.
bro, they because they don't be having nothing to talk about over there, bro. So bro, like you see us, we do a weekly show every week, bro, and we come up with great ass fucking content, and we don't have to do no clickbait shit or none of that shit. We give it raw and real for the Buckeyes, and I think we're the most raw and realest Buckeye podcast out here. So. Like, and that's a fucking fact. And we don't do that sugarcoating shit and being like, oh, this is a quarterback race when the real guys behind the scenes is saying that they're just playing this shit off more so ready for JS10 to be that guy because he's been their guy the whole fucking entire time.
Ah, I don't know, man.
I feel like somebody told y'all who the guy was. I don't remember who it was, but I know he was
What
at
you
the spring
think?
game.
What you think, Crutch?
His name starts with a J. Um, I I it comes down to what I was saying before when I acknowledged that like maybe I'm wrong and maybe Lincoln Keyholes because I'm not trying to slight him by any means because he's great in himself. It all comes down to what offense they want to run to me. So if they want to run Urban Meyer offense, they're going to use Keyholes. It only makes sense. But if they're going to use a what I think is a Ryan Day offense and open up the pass game a little more because we are wide receiver you know what I'm saying? I just think that's more logical. But I've been wrong before, and it just comes down to what offense are we gonna run this year?
Fuck
Are
it,
we gonna run
Starkavian.
a pat? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like I ain't even mad at that. Like, there's too many options, and it always came down to the same thing to me, and um, what that's we haven't announced this saying because it's too early. You know what I mean? Then the competition lets
Right.
off
I
or
also saw
whatever.
another thing that said Ryan Day has never announced
But
his
I don't. I
starting.
mean, personally, bro, I don't even think they're going to like as they self-proclaim and saying that they're going to make this announcement like for as the starter the end of this week. I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're going to wait up until game time. That's just me personally. I don't think. I think that little rumor about that was kind of like I
I said,
kind of But Ryan, it's not even a rumor for it's like Ryan Day kind of mentioned it himself. But I mean, if he says it, then I mean, I would go with it. But there's
can
no
I say?
reason I don't think he want to disclose that a week before the game.
Well,
I
I'll
mean,
say
then the thing
this.
is, I had to think about it. What do Texas have to game plan on Julian Sand? They don't have much film to game plan on him for real, honestly.
A high
Or
school highlights
Keno's.
tape.
Yeah, him. You can't go
Keno's
by the
too.
Missouri bullshit. That shit don't fucking count.
Counts to somebody.
I
Yeah.
don't know, but I would say this
They can't
towards.
because Lincoln. That was 2 years ago. Like Lincoln is way better than that shit now, bro. They can't go by that shit. So it's really hard to game plan for either guy.
Right. I'll say this though. I saw this on a post, and
It's
I
a real
actually looked.
interesting factor, man, for real.
Can y'all
Definitely.
not hear me? Am
So
I
y'all want
not?
to get into the bullshit? Let's get into the fuckery.
I can hear you.
Oh
I can hear you. Go ahead, sing
Hey,
that.
no, I'm saying.
hold on, no, hold on. T
Ryan
Mac, you
Day
there, bro?
has.
You might have to go out and come back in.
I can hear you fine.
I can't hear him.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I'm just trying to say that I
He
think.
don't have it on mute.
I'm done.
Oh, he just said he was done. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can hear him. I don't know what's going on.
yeah. That's why I say he'd probably have to go out and come back in. So he's like, because you already know what time it is. It's time to get into the fuckery.
I'm always
All right, there
down.
goes the TB right there.
Yo,
You
What up,
came on time. It's
though?
time to get into the fuckery.
what up? What up? What up? My bad, y'all.
Well,
I
well,
Why
got.
we
well,
here?
well. Since you're
I,
here, let's go ahead and get your opinion on the quarterback race right here.
yeah.
So of course, they've been saying that. Um, well, we're hearing that they're supposed to announce the starter at the end of this week, and all sources lead to JS10, man, as expected.
I don't know. It's not. That's not what. It's not what T Mac been telling me. That's been on Buck Nuts.
Yeah,
He
bro,
said
it's like mixed signals. It's like you got some of these other guys saying this, and you got these other guys saying that. I'm
T
hearing
Mac said.
that it ain't
T Mac
even.
said. He said that Julian saying is good 40 to 40, but when he get into that red zone, he can't close. That's what the people what I'm saying on Bucknuts been saying. And then Lincoln Kyle, what I'm saying, he closing in the red zone. That's that's what we've been hearing. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's
I'm
yeah.
interested.
Tony in the comments said that he could hear T Mac. I couldn't hear T Mac. Huh, did he say something?
My fault.
Y'all can hear me though, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear
I
you.
man.
mean, that's what T Mac told me on the we was talking the other day. He's saying yeah, it could go either way. It's like a toss up. And T Mac told me the other day that people are throwing out the idea of playing Saiyan, and then once you get in the red zone, they're gonna take him out and put Lincoln in.
I wouldn't be
That's
surprised
bad
at
news
that.
for everybody.
I wouldn't be surprised at that. I'm like I've been saying. I've been hearing that it's JS10 all the way. Like it's been because a lot of the guys, you got some of the guys, they're they're promoting it, bro, too heavy as like a real thing, like as this shit was very competitive and shit. Which is not saying that it's not it hasn't been a competitive race, but I just like throughout from what just common knowledge on from what me and Crush went to the spring game. We all watched the spring game. We all seen that JS10 had the more command of the offense. And then you hear a lot of these experts and all of these guys, like Ryan Day said, he's the smartest quarterback that he's ever recruited coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear all of these different comparisons and everything, bro. Like it's like no way I can see Lincoln starting at week one in Texas, bro. Like at any capacity.
Bro, I can see it, bro. That's number one. That spring game was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of more installs been going on in practice. You know what I'm saying since that spring game. You know what I mean? I can see it. I mean, based on what everybody talking about and the buzz, I definitely can see it. I'm very interested to see though. Very interested.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way it's not saying his job. Honestly, wholeheartedly. Like I wish it would have been a easier decision or whatever. Like it was. It was just seeing it in person, and it was a long time ago. But I don't see saying throwing a whole bunch of interceptions in the red zone either. But I might be blinded, like Matt was last year by my quarterback. Shit, he ain't on here. God damn it. I was looking for you for backup when we was talking about Prime. And
Man,
now Matt ain't here.
dog.
Well,
I might have to
what were they
clip
saying
that
about
one up.
Prime?
I
I had to
said something
clip
about
that one
Prime, and
up.
then it was a whole thing, bro. It was a whole thing.
It was crazy work.
It was funny. It was definitely a good time. but it was a whole fucking thing.
Mm. I don't understand what Prime. What we talking about
I don't
Prime
know why
for?
Prime gets so much hate.
Because he's, you know why? Cause he,
I mean,
cause he black. He black and successful. And he,
I
that's
don't
what
want
he
to
do.
admit to why.
What? What?
I don't want to admit to why.
Oh,
But that's the same. It's the same reason he gets hate and the same reason he gets love too.
yeah. People want to see him win. People want to see him lose. I just feel like the people that want to see him lose, like I want to like what what's the reason why? Like I want to. I never really hear like a true reason on why people want to see him fail. Like
Because Tony's a
it just
primetime hater, and some people make their living off being a prime hater. I ain't
He's
mad at it.
stupid as hell. He said the same reason Jay-Z gets so much hate, dog. He's
So I'm
stupid
saying,
as
don't compare them
fuck.
to. We ain't talking
oh
about
my
X now.
goodness.
Hold on, let me get control.
No, 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 we're not doing that. The fuck no. Fuck no. Let's move it forward. Let's get to the fuckery. I know T Man said he about to come back in, so let's get to the fuckery. He come back and he'll come in when we into it. So tomorrow is a big day. Big day tomorrow, man, in college football,
Ooh,
man, especially for the Big Ten and the bums up north, man. The
say
NCAA
one
has
Big Ten.
formally notified parties tied to the Michigan NCAA infractions case that announcement on the findings and punishments will publicly be released on Friday. Sources tell me and Dan Wessel, Pete Thamel.
Uh,
So right here, man, the hammer is allegedly coming tomorrow. And of course, so we was talking about it in the group chat and shit because this whole commotion of Michigan insider releasing information on what is was going to be given as far as the verdict for the bums up north was pure bullshit, some crazy shit that they came up with. You don't get no preview of what the fuck you gonna get from the NCAA. It don't work like that, especially for these motherfuckers. So here it goes,
Go
this
figure,
shit right
motherfucking
here.
cheaters trying to fucking take a cheater's word. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro.
People
So
piss me off.
you got this shit right here.
you don't think they give him some type of heads up? Like you know what I'm saying? Like hey, this shit coming down tomorrow. You don't think they give him anything?
Not that motherfucking
Look, but
media
look at the
person.
information, right? Look, all right, so talking about. So they saying sounds like this is from 330 Sports Show right here, but they're getting this, they're using this from the Michigan Insiders pretty much. So the Michigan Insiders, they're basically saying $14 million fine, Sharon Moore light suspension, Jim Harbaugh and Connor Stallions will probably be banned from college football. Probably is not no fucking probably. They are going to be banned from college football. So he said, if that's it, it's a big win for Michigan program. A billionaire can pay the fine, already self-imposed suspension on Moore and punishment for guys no longer with the program. Just sharing what I heard from others secondhand. So yeah, so right here, I don't think it's gonna be like that, bro, at all. Like this is the story that's coming from the actual Michigan insiders. They're not about to get no fucking preview of what they have coming for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about all of the bullshit leading up for this shit, bro. They done had to go through 3 lawyers to defend them on this case.
Yeah.
Think about the whole kind of stallions and shit, just in general, all this shit. Like they have not released any information. The information that we know about this case from like the actual shit from NCAA with Michigan has been given from the Michigan insiders as well.
But where the Michigan insiders
So
were
like
Where they
they
getting
the
that
one that's
information from?
bleeding a lot of the information out, trying to give the no the fan bases and the media out there to believe in their aspects and their perspective for this shit, and that they have no wrongdoing. Just like they allow Connor Stallions to do that bullshit ass Netflix series. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, well, what man? What y'all think, bro? I'm just saying. I like, and then all right. So then, even add more context to the situation because I love doing shit like that. So the guys on Message Board Geniuses over there on Twitter, they said well-connected sources tell MBG that the hammer will indeed drop on Michigan, and he says Friday. So this is what they said. It said Friday said Moore gets more going 3 year show cause. Harbaugh 8 year show cause. Another coach not named Stallion also cooked. Title stays, but 2 year playoff ban, 1 year bowl ban, 10-12 scholar reduction until 2028. 12 to 15 million
What
dollar
happened?
fine. Not my normal guy, but he's connected, and that's the word. I gotta see it
Can't hear
to
nothing. What happened?
believe it. So you got
To me, that
Nick
sounds
out
more.
here in the atmosphere as well, as long as the Michigan insiders, and this is not coming from a Michigan insider right here.
Hello? What happened, yo?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You good? What y'all think about this right here, fellas?
I the Ohio State fan of me wants the hammer to drop. I honestly just don't see it happen. Would love it to happen, and it deserves to happen. But kind of like every other thing in this country, if you are there is a such thing as too big to fail. I don't think it's a good thing, but I think it's just is what it is at this point. Not happy about it, but I'm not holding my breath for no real consequences for these cheaters
Yeah, I don't
at
think it's
all.
gonna be much anyway. I said that in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. It should be. It ain't gonna be. They bring in too much money, and it's Ohio State bringing in the fucking money, but
They just
they
sent the
bring in too
notice of
much money every year.
allegations to. They just sent the notice of allegations to Central Michigan recently. So like, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, I'm just reading between the lines on shit, bro. Like,
Oh nah. What I'm gonna tell you is the charges are gonna be heavy and they're gonna sound heavy, but it's gonna be a slap in the wrist to another
I
corporation
think
that did some
I
fucked up
will say
shit.
this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I will say this. I think they're gonna keep the natty. They're gonna keep the
They
natty.
will.
I think a 2 year bowl ban. I think the money stretch that they got for us, like that 12 to 15 million dollar fine mark, I think that's true. Now,
You said you think they
more,
keep the natty? Real quick, is that what you said?
yeah, I think they keep the natty. I
Okay.
think they're gonna
I
let
do
them keep
too.
the natty. I think they're gonna get at least a two at the max 2 year bowl ban. More, I think more is out of there. I think more is out of
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
I think he's out of there because he deleted over fucking 70 messages, bro, from him and Connor
There's
Stallion.
no
What the
getting out
fuck
of
you
that.
delete messages for?
There's no getting out of that. I think
Like you
Moore's
delete
done, Harbaugh's done, Stallions is done. Um,
Connor Stallions
they
won't be
get to
able to
keep the
coach ever
natty,
again in college.
Yo,
but I think
isn't it like with Harbaugh? Like, doesn't he already have? If he decides to coach again in college, don't he have to like wait 5 years or something like that?
Yeah, he already has a show cost, I believe. I don't know the exact amount of
yes,
years is the show cost that he currently has, but they're going to add on to that shit though. And you know,
Okay.
Harbaugh was a part of that shit with the one guy that was no leaking, no hacking computers and shit of the students and playbooks and
yep,
no shit like that. That's even in play too. I'm like, bro, it's so much shit in the play to this shit, bro. Motherfucker, like, come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way I sit there and just sit here and think, like, after all the little evidence that we do know that they done, just connecting the dots from fucking Blake Corm having a business, under, for fucking Connor Stallions under his name and shit. Like so much wild shit, bro. And everybody in that fucking locker room know about it. Matt Weiss, that's his name. Good looking, Tom. Matt Weiss, that's his name.
Tone, I'll take that bet. Is that Tone? You
Yep.
He
talking
said
about
Crush don't
you
want
want
to
him to
get his
bet
hopes up.
$100 that the season gets erased? I'll
He
take
said,
that.
I think Michigan comes down like the Coliseum and roll. I'm calling it.
That's how
Man.
I know I'm safe in my prediction. You won't come for me, brother. I'm here for it.
Who said Crush don't want to get his hopes up? What are you talking about?
No, he
Man,
talk about me and saying they're not gonna get the hammer. They're gonna get some bullshit, slap on the wrist. So
Oh,
yeah, that's what he's saying. But I mean, he said I'm trying
I,
to play it safe. I
I
just
agree
I
with
just
that
don't
take
see
though.
him coming down on.
Yeah,
But
I
I
mean I
also
agree with
think
that.
that coming down on them hurts us too. I'm not gonna pretend like it don't hurt us if it come down on us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
hmm I mean, it don't really hurt. It don't hurt us in any fucking way, to be honest. It don't hurt us
It
in any
hurts that
way. I
game,
mean,
so it hurts college football. Hurts our pockets.
I say the only thing that it literally hurts is it hurts the talking point of the cheating shit. If they would, like, it hurts that talking point. If you want to say that,
But why
Yeah, but what's
I
going?
mean, but honestly though, they should get their
that really
title
and
taken
it
though.
really, matter of fact, my bad. It don't even hurt that, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, it really don't. Let me take that back. It really don't. When I think about it, it don't.
But the more I think about it, I'm starting to agree with what Brandon said in the group chat. Like anything less than a title strip, is it really worth it?
No, but
You know what I'm saying?
it's not about worth for us. It's about worth for the NCAA, which their worth is making money. NCAA wise, which Michigan falls under. So, are they really gonna fucking handicap themselves? That's what it comes down to. That's fucking stupid, business wise. You know what I mean? That's just how I'm looking at it. It just doesn't make any sense business wise for them to bring the hammer down because all they do is lose themselves. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I wish it didn't make sense, but it does.
yeah. Well, did they say what time tomorrow they're gonna release that, or they just said tomorrow?
Yeah, they just said tomorrow. They ain't say what time. You know I'm gonna be on it, man. I don't know
Hopefully,
where
by the
y'all.
time
I
I
don't
wake
know.
up,
Motherfuckers be at work and shit,
It
whatever. Oh,
be
you
noon,
know,
1 o'clock Eastern time.
man. We might have to do emergency one today tomorrow for a little 30,
I
30
already called
minute.
it. I'm ready.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a 30-minute banger or something tomorrow, man, about this shit. Especially if it be on some, like, if they come out and give them like some real slap on the wrist shit, like,
Bro, it's
bro,
gonna
I don't
happen.
see them doing all of this investigation for 2 years just to not do nothing, dog. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. That is nasty,
Nah, but
bro.
look,
Bro, I would torch them myself, bro, just thinking about that, bro. Just in that perspective, bro.
what do you say?
just telling you, we are going to be upset. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not gonna be just.
That Tony said, Minister Sports said 1 p.m. tomorrow is what he heard from them.
Told you lunchtime.
That's
Lunchtime, they gonna say it, so
fried.
we all got
That's
something to talk about.
fried, dog. That's
Water
fucking
cooler,
fried.
bro. It all works on the system, dog. I'm telling you.
That's fucking fried, bro.
Systems ain't right,
And Tony talking
but
about he gonna be
you can
live
always know
after.
what they gonna do.
Bitch, we gonna be live tomorrow, my fuck
Uh,
that.
Yeah, be here with you saying I told you so, but it ain't what I wanted.
Man, bro, they gotta cook these boys, man. Cook these boys. We need they ass deep fried.
they're not gonna cook them, Cam. I'm
They need to
telling you, bro.
cook these boys. They better. They ain't did these motherfucking 2 years of investigation and shit for nothing, man.
Yeah, that sounds like NCAA to me.
But then you gotta think,
Don't
but
it?
you gotta
Don't
think
it,
about the
Joe?
NCAA. You gotta think about the NCAA too, bro. This one of their last big deals, bro. And they didn't cook motherfuckers beforehand.
So, all right, you say it's their last deal, right? So they gonna make a deal to where they can make some more money to go light on one of the big hitters. Tell me, it's how the world works, bro. I don't
This,
like it.
but
It
this
is
the
what it
thing
is.
though, bro. It ain't even about Michigan being, bro. The little fine shit ain't gonna be shit for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you hit them with you pack more to fuck up. You pack motherfucking Ward the fuck up. The you know what I'm saying? The AD. You pack motherfucking Jim Harbaugh forever. Him and kind of stings bitch asses. And motherfucker, you take some of them scholarships away from they whole ass as well. Take some of them scholarships away from them. 2-year bowl ban. Finito. Out of there.
That ain't enough though.
Damn, what you want them to get? The death penalty?
They
Yep.
cheated, Cam. I want them at least get to. I want them at least get their titles this year.
But
Hmm.
I see now. I mean, see that's the
Fuck.
thing, bro. I say they should take their title away because they cheated that fucking year. But
Yeah,
I think from what I heard, like the CFP committee, they have more so control of that in a sense too, from what I heard. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're gonna take their title away. That's just me. I don't think they're gonna take their title away.
if they're not gonna take the title away, what's the point of punishment? The punishment got to
There
fit the
is no
time.
point. Public perspective, public perception. But that's all they're trying to beat. They ain't trying to beat morality, bro. They trying to beat public perception. That's all. So we're gonna give them the most sentence that we can give them without actually giving them a real one. That's just how it's gonna work, though. I don't like it. It's just how it is.
Yeah,
Tell you, bro. I think next week we gonna do the schedule prediction. We ain't did it yet, so we gonna do our actual schedule prediction next week. I can't wait for that.
I
I
mean,
think
Let's do it.
I already don't said it. I already said we was going undefeated. That's easy.
Mr.
yeah.
Unbiased over there.
Real quick, Tony, since you wasn't here earlier, man. Get your take about the AP poll, man.
Oh, we thought, man, that's ridiculous. They're losing their credibility with this one. Penn State too high. We should be number one. Ohio State should be number one. I think. I think Notre Dame should be in the top three. I put Ohio State number one. I put Notre Dame number two. Texas three. Penn State four. Yeah. And I'll probably put Oregon five, just so I can want two Big Ten teams in the top five.
Clemson
Yeah,
and Georgia being top five are crazy.
It is.
but they love Clemson, bro. They love Clemson this year.
Well,
Georgia,
Notre Dame should be top three.
they think the boy Gunner Stockton gonna be balling out with Georgia, man. And plus, you got they got the Branch brothers.
Hmm. Penn State number 2 is the nastiest of work.
Man,
Thank you.
talk about it.
That's crazy.
See, Tony said, I like the top 25. I love us at number 3. We play better when we are disrespected. Notre Dame definitely deserves top 4ish.
Yeah, I agree with both of them. I don't know how Penn State is two. I just don't understand. It doesn't make sense, like logically. It just doesn't
Bro,
make
they
sense.
high on Drew Aller though, bro. Like him and the rest of the team, they think Drew Aller is gonna fucking be the guy to really do his fucking thing this year, bro.
What Penn State quarterbacks ever done their thing for real?
Bro, talk about it,
Quarterback,
yo.
quarterback. I'm saying they ain't never been no Penn State quarter. What you talk? Who's the last one? The Ravens drafted him. It's sorely trash,
Yeah. I'm really
trash.
trying to
I got
I'm really
no
trying to think
faith.
of the last Penn State quarterback I remember that was like relevant. I can't remember.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. I Drew Aller, bro, is he on some motherfucking he on some fraudulent shit like what's the damn quarter, bro? I think he's fraudulent as hell, bro. Trying to think
Carson
what's
Beck.
wrong. He said he's Carson back.
You said fraudulent
Oh
quarterback. I was just letting you know how I felt.
man, Tony, stop it, bro. Talking about Drew Aller too smooth, bro. Stop it, bro.
He the quarterback guru, remember?
Nah.
Hey, that he did. He said that. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's his word. He said he the quarterback guru. He definitely did say that.
He couldn't
Who
complete a pass. He got better receivers this year, but he
Bro, he didn't complete a
couldn't
pass
complete
to
it.
a wide receiver the whole game, bro. Like, in the playoffs versus Notre Dame, dog. Come on, what are we talking about, bro?
he
Like,
yeah.
come on,
He's
dog.
not that dude, bro.
He
His best
called him
days was
too
like Xavier.
smooth. Tony said, "Watch Allen puts on the show this year. Mark my words, bro. Hell nah, bro.
Stop it.
He gonna throw at least 2 picks against us. Watch,
He gonna have double digit picks for the season.
bro. He like on some
I put
Kenny
20, he
Pickett
got
shit.
double. I put 20, he got double digit picks.
He on some Kenny Pickett shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Said he on some Kenny Pickett shit, though. He on this Kenny Pickett.
My fault. My fault. I went to the car and the Wi-Fi didn't
How you
carry, so I
good?
lost y'all for a
I'm
second.
sugar boy. No, they will never be overrated. Never, brother.
Yeah,
Never.
just like Julian saying. Not Julian saying. Julian Fleming. God damn it.
Right.
My bad. I said that I was walking out there. I'm like, damn, they didn't hear the Fleming on the Alaire shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tone. I want to get some shit on. Oh yeah. With the. Oh, let's see where it is. Is it? Yeah. So what you think about the like this take right here from Ryan Day talking about the D line? Just basically saying that the D line they've been stepping up major after Edric Houston being out in camp a little bit and saying that we've seen the guys flash, but they need to see more consistency from the D tackles in particular. So, what you think about the D tackles stepping up and showing some flashes, and they're urging for them to have more consistency.
Hold on. You say you talking about the D tackles? I walked away for a second, huh? Where you got? Oh. TV. I mean, hold on. I was reading it. I walked away for a second.
You there, brother?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, moving
Can you
forward.
hear me?
Yes, come on.
Oh, my bad. I was
No,
reading it. I
I'm
was saying
sure.
I had walked away for a second. Hold on.
All
I
right,
was reading.
so
Just
let's
everything.
go ahead and get to Mr. Buckeye Hater of the motherfucking week.
Ooh, my
And
favorite
this man's been a Buckeye Hater of the week often because he's just been doing
boy.
a lot of fucking hating though, a lot of fucking hating.
Bro, this is what I wanted to talk
Yeah,
about for
so
real. I
hold
just
on, look
don't
what this man
understand
Tony said.
his logic.
He said, "Listen, I was wrong about Fleming, but I am not about Aller. I have seen enough of Aller to know he's going to have a good campaign this year, bro."
Sure, but not second overall good, but yeah, he's gonna have a good enough year.
Drew Aller will have double-digit interceptions
I
for the
don't
year.
know, bro. I ain't high on that. I don't. They saying they wide receivers didn't improve. I don't know, man. They ain't got no killers over there though. They ain't got no threats.
They're gonna be running the ball most of the time anyway. Now I give
Exactly.
them they got the best backfield in the country, but they're gonna be running the ball most of the time. They ain't gonna be throwing the ball. They're not gonna leave the ball in Drew Aller's hands.
Man, niggas shut that fucking run game down. They gonna be fucked.
Facts. Why we open up talking about our D line? Bro, they
They
caging
shut
that
that. They
wicks.
gonna be fucked. They shut that run game down, boy. They go. It's gonna make Drew. I want Drew Allen to throw 40 times a game.
Bro, if Drew Aller throwing the ball 40 times a game, they
They
won't have
That's a
a
win.
winning
losing
record.
automatically, bro. They're not winning with him throwing close to 35, between 30 and 40. They're not winning, bro, with him playing like that, bro. I promise you, bro. I promise you, dog.
They not winning nothing.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I'm not the only one with
Buckeye.
that
Oh yeah, so
award
before
taking.
you came back on, bro, before we do the Buckeye Hater of the Week, yeah, so I want to get your take about the defensive tackles, man. Right here, the saying that right, they said that the defensive tackles they showing some flash, but they need more consistency. That they've been doing well with Edric Houston being out, stepping up, for some of those guys like Will Smith Jr., Jarquez Carter.
Harder.
Tyrone Malone Jr. as well. Those guys stepping up behind Edric Houston and Caden McDonald at D tackle. What you think about that?
see, man, honestly, like the defensive line, like our DBs and our linebackers, I'm really confident in. Like, I mean, in my personal opinion, I think the defensive line is the weakest part or the defense. And I'm hoping that what I'm saying that they having a I'm just hoping that they come out and exceed expectations because y'all we can go back to last year, what I'm saying, when I was on my bullshit talking about how teams was running all over us in the first quarter. I hated that, you know what I mean? And that was like one of the things that I was hoping that the team that would address, like, you know what I mean? I just, so but I'm hoping. I don't know. I'm with far as when the defensive line goes, I'm just hoping and praying that they're better than last year. So we're gonna see. Game gotta be played on the field.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But but I felt like teams ran on us early in the games last year, so I don't know. Please, I don't know. So
But I think it's gonna be. Like I was saying earlier, man. Before you came, I'm like, I think as long as the interior defensive linemen do their job and have that depth to where they can be good, but along the rest of the season, bro. I'm confident in this defense being number one, bro. For real. This defense is fire as fuck. We got so much depth at all the positions, like on the edge, linebacker, secondary, bro. Like you even got you got guys like, like I mentioned earlier, Jalen McClain and Malik Harford, both of those guys starting at safety.
And then you got Caleb Downs at the nickel and shit. You know what I mean? Roaming around like, bro, like, and I'm just excited with Matt Patricia what he's gonna do with this defense, bro. Like from what I'm hearing, like I'm hearing some good shit for us. Like the different blitzes that he's putting together for us, different packages, and the stunts. He got the defensive line. They're doing more stunts than they ever have before. Like, which is something that a lot of Ohio State fans kind of like kind of shitted on and talked about, saying that, they wasn't allowed to really, cook up and with a lot of different stunts in the past.
Hmm.
So, it's a lot of different shit going in. And like I was mentioning earlier about Steve Sarkisian, with him, he don't know how to game plan for Matt Patricia. You don't know what he coming with.
Yeah,
But Matt
that's
Patricia
true.
can game plan for him.
That's true. That's true.
Like this
That's true.
defense is about to be fire as fuck, bro. I'm telling you, I can't wait, bro. They gonna all over the field, bro. That like I think they're gonna bring that same energy, smacking shit, cracking helmets and shit. They gonna bring that same mentality this year, and they're gonna be even more dangerous, bro. Because our linebacker core probably even more. They're Sonny and Arville is the best linebacker core in the country.
Yeah, that's why I
Like
think the Texas
nobody can't
game.
name me a better one.
I'm saying I think the Texas game gonna be we're gonna might see like the true game maybe like third quarter because that's when that adjustment's gonna come. Because you make a good point when you saying that Sark he can't game plan for Patricia. You know what I'm saying? He don't all he can do is look at pass defenses and shit like that, but he
Right.
really can't game plan for him. But I'm really interested to see what the in game adjustments, what I mean, the halftime adjustments gonna be. That's what I'm gonna be looking forward to. Just because they can't really game plan for us. And we already know
Absolutely.
what they're gonna do with Arch. So
Get murked.
Absolutely.
mhm.
Let me
They're
get to
gonna
the
run that
buck.
read option heavy.
Get to the Buckeye hater of the motherfucking week as the guy. The man, Mr. Farm man, back at it again saying Ohio State is overrated.
If you want me to go first, I'll tell her how it is.
Go
If
ahead,
this
brother.
dude has a job next year after week one, even it's gonna be crazy, dog. Like, how do you are you making your money just off talking trash to Ohio State? Like, is it because you know we're better? Like, there has to
Yeah.
be some kind of reason for it, some kind of logical explanation to why you hate on these guys so bad. These are kids, dog. Like, why are you so mad at them? Is it because you were wrong last year too? So how many times do you get to be wrong? Is it like weatherman in baseball where 3 times out of 10 you're right and you can still keep your job? Why do you still got a job, dog? SEC ain't that no more. Saban's gone.
Facts. Facts. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He glazing the SEC heavy, man. I'm like, good lord, bro. This is not the SEC of the early 2000s. It's not.
Facts. That shit dead, man.
Oh my God.
Man,
This ain't it.
I gotta get that. I gotta get that clip of JJ Jermaine, man. SEC, SEC.
Mm,
Mm-mm.
thanks.
Nah.
When was?
SEC.
And it's crazy, man. They're not. I mean, when was Georgia was the last SEC champ, right? That was the last SEC champ, Georgia. Yeah, it was Georgia.
Georgia, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, bro. And they're so high off of Texas, thinking that Texas is going to be, super crazy and shit. You know what I mean? Like
They
just because
not.
it's like they were competitive their first year in the Big 12. I mean in the SEC last year. But that's telling for the other SEC teams that y'all let a team outside of y'all come to y'all conference and reign supreme in y'all shit. Like that's telling for them.
Yeah, and also let's
I
talk
mean, just
about
the
how
same case for Oregon. You can say the same case for Oregon for us, though. Even
right.
though when it came down to the playoffs, they ended up getting belt the ass. You know what I mean?
Well, so let's talk about how Texas not favored week 1 though. Like,
But the clearly say that Ohio State is overrated is wild though. Like it's wild. Like you was better off supposed to say Penn State is overrated.
Penn State is
That's the
overrated.
That's
easy mark.
the amount of dick eating is insane.
Penn State is very overrated. I mean, they're a top 10 football team, but they're not the number 2 team in the country. No,
Back to your
they're
point, Ty. Number
huh?
one team in the country isn't even favored in their first game.
You're right. Let's talk about it. Like, talk about that. Like, you're
It
not
don't
even
even make no
favored.
sense.
Makes no sense.
Nothing makes sense. Nothing adds up.
Nah, 1 + 1 don't equal 3. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Like, and like what, bro? Man, I put that ticket in so quick, bro. When they got the Ohio State favorite at 2.5.
Let's go. Easy
That's
money.
easy. They giving out money out here in Vegas for that. That's crazy. That's crazy because eventually as the game gets closer, they're going to flip it to Texas being the
Yep.
favorite. I know they is.
That's why I'm waiting. I'm
Man,
waiting.
So I'm gonna take them up top.
The bet will be made.
Yes,
Just not
yes,
yet.
taking them up top, man. 'Cause that's
bro,
crazy. I don't.
we was talking. Was you? I don't think you was on TV when we was talking about JJ earlier. Well, he
Who,
was
McCarthy?
mentioning. He was mentioning.
No.
Oh, you talking about Jeremiah Smith? My bad.
Yeah, we was mentioning. They asked him. They was like, you think y'all gonna go back to back? And he said, yeah. And he said, where the Natty at this year? And he said, the Natty's in Miami.
Oh, his hometown.
Hmm.
Okay.
Don't let it be there.
Hell, yeah. I mean, yeah. It don't really matter where it's at. We're gonna be in it. There's not another team in the country that can really player for player, position for position, like beat us. I just don't see it. Our schedule is not that hard. Man, we're gonna dominate this year. Gonna dominate.
That's what
Once
I'm
we get
saying.
past Texas, once we gonna get past them, you know, by at least two, by at least 2 scores minimum. It's gonna be 2 scores minimum.
Man, I'm gonna find that. I gotta find that video, man. Where my boy Jermaine, man. He said SEC, SEC. You going to the SEC?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I can't.
Man.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, closing statements, fellas. This is a great one.
Well, my closing statement.
Oh, matter of fact, oh yeah, we ain't do it. Bold or hot take. Yeah, let's do that. Bold or hot take. Let's do that before we do the closing statements. Bold or hot take.
Um, my hot take. I don't know. Based on, I don't know if it's not really considered a hot take, but it's relevant to what we were talking about. I think that both quarterbacks gonna play week 1.
Mm. That's
Okay.
interesting. That's pretty interesting.
I think the quarterback competition goes into week 1. That's what I think.
That's pretty interesting.
My bold take is we pull off 2 fake punts this season and postseason together. It's gonna be 2 of them. That giant Australian punter we got.
I wonder what games it would be because the games ain't gonna be that close for us to do it.
I agree, but it's gonna happen. They're gonna run it just to run it.
Yeah, man. I would say My bold, my hot take, I say um Caleb Downs is going to be the nickel. I think that's really in play for real right now. I think Hartford and McLean is going to start at both safety spots, and Caleb Downs is going to be a nickel, bro. That's what I'm starting to believe right there. I say that's one of my hot takes. I say it's a hot take for say.
Think you be a
Well,
nickel?
give it a percentage on it. Like how often you gonna see it?
Mm, probably between like the 70, 80 inch.
God dang percent. You gonna see him at the nickel? Oh shit, that is a bold take. I like it, man. That's
Yeah,
bold.
yeah. I think it's gonna be a little bit more than what we expect, man, for real. Like I think they're gonna mix it up though a little bit too. But just to have depth along, the position for our safeties and shit. But like I can see it like being a thing that where like they may not be comfortable with starting Lorenzo and they be like, shit, Caleb, we like Hartford and McLean out there as safety. You know what I'm saying? And we put Caleb down there, in the nickel. You know what I'm saying? And be able to, move him up a lot more, and do a lot of things. He can cover guys, tight ends, and shit out of the, big guys out of the backfield. Like, he'll be that key guy.
Yeah.
So you don't think Devin Sanchez will step up?
Who
I'm not.
said?
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I like it. I'm not trying to
Devin
hate or
said,
nothing.
hey, bro, I think he's gonna work, bro. He's gonna be on the field, bro. Devin says
And
he's gonna
that
work the summer field. He gonna get
I
his
just
time.
think
I'm here. I heard him and Aaron Scott. Both of those guys is gonna get time. So they
I'm
won't
not
see
as
any pressure.
excited about Aaron Scott.
Yeah, man. So what's your closing statements, real quick, fellas?
And I can't wait. We only a few weeks away. Few weeks
Mhm.
away from a year doing this too, which is something to be proud of and something to
Absolutely.
mark down. Um, shit, I love y'all, man. I love doing this. Let's see how far this goes.
Love
Yeah.
you too, brother, man.
For
Love you
sure.
too, bro. This shit's been amazing, bro. We 16 days away, man. It's gonna be fire, man. I can't wait, man.
Uh-huh.
Y'all make sure y'all watch this on the playback, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And if y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, man, subscribe to the channel, man. The Buckeye Steppas, y'all already know we live every Thursday, man. Every Thursday at 8 p.m. And the season is getting close, man. Be ready for that big watch party. You know what I'm saying? Next weekend show, we're gonna do the schedule, the official schedule, you know what I'm saying, prediction for Ohio State for the Steppers, man. So definitely excited about next week's show, man. And we definitely gonna be lit, man. The season is here, man. I can't wait, bro. We excited as fuck about it, man. So just make sure y'all tune in, man, and we'll be back this next week, man. Next Thursday, 8 p.m. You already know the vibes, man. Always.
I
Ah,
hope.
yo.
Bye.